Hi everybody. This video is to give you a alternative to different type of infrared sensors. So on my layout, I started using what is known as the Lionel IR controller for signals, and it's that box right next to the signal, the further signal down there. And so what it does is you can hook the signal right to that box. The train passes by it, it breaks the signal, and then it turns the light from green to red. Recently I discovered a different sensor, and I bought this Rail King cantilever signal, which has green, yellow, and red. So that's pretty cool. So I got this just to try it out, and I like it a lot. And so the neat thing is I'm going to have a train pass by it, and you're going to see it change and see the magic behind the light being changed as a train passes by. There we go to red. And it will stay red. And then after the train has completely passed through, you will then see it change to yellow, and then from yellow back to green. So we'll go here in a minute. Alright, now keep your eye on the signal, and you notice that it's the outside track, and it's the outside signal that is turned. Oh, there it goes to yellow. And you can, with the devices that I have hooked up, you can set the timer on how long. So now you're probably wondering, how in the world did he do that? Well, there's no Lionel infrared controller next to it, which they call the IR controller that Lionel has. So how it's done is, it is done by these sensors right here that you can put in the roadbed itself. So therefore the sensors are hidden, and you don't have that IR controller required to be next to the signal. They're not that hard to set up. They're pretty easy, but the interesting thing about it is that when I first got it, I did not realize it took more than one component from the company that makes it. So go underneath here, my train table, and so there's actually two components you'll need. One component is this. It's called MRD1-V, and another one is called the MRAPR. So this component right here is that MDR1, okay, -V. This component right here is that MRAPR device. Okay, what's the difference? Here's the difference. This one here more acts just like a switch, on and off. So your sensors, so as you can see right there, they come to one, you got a two, and you drill them at a 45-degree angle to go in there. So those sensors get hooked up to the MRD 1, okay? And they get hooked up right here. This orange, white, green, and yellow, that's where they hook up. Now, in order to make that signal work, you need that other device which I was telling you about, which is the MRAPR. And then this red and green right here on it, that is the lights for the signal. Green light, red light, okay? These wires here hook back to power, okay, ground, and also hook back to the MDR1. Because what happens when your train passes, when you have your sensors sunk below in a 45 degree angle, as the train passes, that light will bounce off the cars and back to the sensor. And then that will trigger this relay in here to switch the switch to on, so it provides power over to this, okay, the MRAPR, and that is what is the relays are to switch between green and red light. So okay, so that's where the relays are. So that's why you gotta have those components, because this one controls this one, okay? I just started out with this one, and it took me a while to figure it out. So, the train passes over the sensors, the light is detected, closes the switch on this one, sends the power over to the relays, which closes, and so the green closes, the red opens, it switches to red. Now, with that cantilever one from Rail King, it has a sensor on it, that a timer in it that changes it from red to green. Now the delay, this first component, okay, has your delay on it, okay, how long and stuff like that, all right, and that's how you control the delay of the light. So, if you're looking for an alternative to the Lionel IR controller and want to hide your sensors to control signals, crossing gates, or accessories and stuff like that, this device, and it's made by AzurTrax, okay, great website. They do have some videos. Just to note that the videos are based on HO, so, and then they also have multiple different circuit boards where you can hook up multiple sensors, okay, and for different areas like crossing gates, maybe have a couple different crossing gates, you know, multiple tracks, so you can need multiple sensors and hook it up. But they have a different lot of devices, and it's just another way to control your signals and crossing gates without having that IR controller from Lionel sitting right next to it. And you can hide them, or you can make them like post-like, so they shoot across. I don't particularly like that. I like it so it's hidden. The sensors are hidden. But that's an alternative to the IR controller, using these different sensors and components from AzurTrax to control your signals, and it makes it your rail layout even look better without all those IR controllers next to all your different devices. Alright, hope that was helpful. Thanks a lot. And remember, thank you for watching the Lionel Railroad Club channel. Visit our website and our Facebook page. Thank you. Bye.